Today we're replacing the license plate bulbs in a 4th generation Toyota RAV4. While this model is a 2018, there was a generation change that year, so there are some 2018 RAV4s that are the 5th generation. This was a really easy job. I only needed one tool, a trim panel removal tool. I'll put a link to a decent set in the video description. Start by lifting the rear hatch, and if there's anything wrong with it, make sure it's not going to close on you. Check the large plastic hatch panel for a rectangle piece that you can pry out. Use your trim panel removal tool to pry that panel out. There are a few notches in it which are going to make prying it out easier. With the trim panel removed, you now have access to the sockets that hold the bulbs. Sometimes they will be a little stuck, but you only need to rotate them a little bit before they can slide out. Carefully pull the old bulb out and be aware that they can be burning hot if they were on recently. Plug the new bulb in and make sure it illuminates. If you've installed an LED and it doesn't illuminate while the other one is illuminated, try turning it around and testing it again. Once the bulb illuminates to your liking, go ahead and install that socket back into the housing. Take note of the shape of the socket and line it up with the notches on the housing. This can be a little tricky because of the way the hatch is and the way you have to fit your hand into the hole, but even with that considered, it's not super difficult. Repeat the appropriate steps for the second bulb, reinstall the panel, close the hatch, and check that the lights work still. Those LEDs look great, and if you want to install these in the interior of your car, I have a video explaining how to do that for specifically this car, and I'll link to it in the description below, and I'll also link to everything that I used to make this job possible as well. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next Car Simplified video.